Hello again, YouTube. This is Dr. Kendo, and I'm back with Scribblenauts Unlimited yet again in rapid succession because we just did the Inside Out characters, you know, the emotions from Inside Out, I should say, and we did the Indominus Rex beforehand, and it was kind of a tie between them two. So then I was like, okay, well, I can't leave everybody high and dry on Sunday, which is the typical Scribblenauts object editor video day that I upload, I should say. So this is just bringing you a quick episode, you know, probably under 5 minutes, I imagine, when we're done with this, but basically we are going to be creating a character that was, it was a conscious decision, so, you know, I didn't forget, but I had Googled, when I made the Gravity Falls main cast, I had Googled those exact words. I said, Gravity Falls main characters, or main cast, and it came up with every character that I created back in the Gravity Falls episode. I believe that's number 107, for anybody who hasn't seen it yet. Go back and check that out. But we created Dipper, Mabel, Grunkle Stan, Seuss, Wendy. They were the only ones that showed up. But of course, me not having seen Gravity Falls or anything, there's another character that, you know, again, it didn't show up in the results, but I guess it's another main character here. So we're creating Bill Cipher, of course, and when you start off with the boy as a source object, it doesn't matter which boy you land on, you can just choose whichever one that comes up, because in essence, you take off the arms and the legs and the head, move the green grid for the head part up higher so that it's not in the way, and you don't need to place anything on the head green grid area. So a triangle, of course, is for his body. That makes sense, right? Humpty Dumpty is for the legs. I like these because they're sort of bent, but they're skinny and they're long. That's what we need. And then I've actually used the flipper of a walrus. So if you go to kind of his back flipper, when you type in walrus, I guess it would be on the walrus's right side. That is for the eye of Bill Cipher. You know, he's got this big white eye. He's all Illuminati-like. But yes, I think some people have used like a football before for the eye. You could do that as well if you wanted to have a little bit more points on the either end, I guess. I did the walrus flipper so that I could just maybe show you a different take on it, you know, just an original take on it. We used the letter I for one of the big long pyramid bricks, I guess. You know, it's like he's a little pyramid shape, you know, like on the American dollar bill and stuff. But yes, other than that, it's just geometry library shapes, you know, the little rectangle shape. We also have the almighty Ultabam within his eye. That's the black pupil part of his eye. And his arms are actually, they are combined with, it's basically the letter I, and then Tots, Maxwell's baby brother, Tots. So that kind of makes his arms long and thin like that too. Shrink down, of course, the Tots arms, you know, to be proportionally sized, I guess, with the letter I as well. And then we just have two cones to be his little bow tie that he's got. Two cones facing in at each other on the point. And I wanted him to fight this monster, but everybody else in the family is fighting him. So you can see here's our other creations from the Gravity Falls episode. And Bill is not fighting this monster. We need to try this again. Okay, so Bill and the monster, they're not attacking each other, and I think I know why, so let's actually just, oh, for God's sake, it's still, okay, no, it was attacking that poor little owlet. I thought it was gonna come and attack me, but okay. So I made it hostile, and that's actually because Bill Cipher, I made his scripting, you know, the objects react to him as, under the properties editor, I made it a demon, and so I guess a demon and a monster will not fight each other in this game, so I just made the monster hostile, and that turned him against him, and so I've gone ahead and in post-production, cut all of it out, but we've now used the @ method in Scribblenauts. It's an @ debug method that lets you tap into a lot of different objects and abilities and things that are in Scribblenauts, but it's kind of in this debug mode. And so using the @ method, I've made it actually so that after Bill Cipher is attacked and takes any damage, he will shoot out earth magic. You just saw there, Dipper Pines actually helped to defeat this powerful man that we had Bill Cipher take down pretty effortlessly on his part, although I guess it took a little bit of time, and so that's why I'm glad Dipper came over and helped. But yes, the only other thing that I haven't mentioned so far is, of course, the eyelashes on the walrus fin eye are whisker. Type in whisker and do it twice because there's eyelashes up on the top and eyelashes on the bottom. And then a little 29-page library arm shape to be for the extra eyelash, since he has kind of 4 lashes, I guess. And the whisker item in this game, or stamp, has only 3. And lastly, his hat is the letter I for the base of the hat, and then the tall part is just a minus sign twice, painted black on top of each other. That gives it the long and thin look to it that we need. So I hope you enjoyed this short episode. Again, we needed to make it just real quick and short and sweet because I already did 2 episodes in rapid succession this past week. So don't forget to check those out as well and be ready for more. So I will catch you on the next vid, and thanks for viewing. There like a spectacle so you can be the viewer and
down the road of twist.